Getting ready for St. Patrick's Day with Cookeilidh, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, Dan Kahn meets an inspiring young woman who is raising money for orphans in Kenya, and we discover the joys of poetry. And This Week in BC looks at whether the ferry cuts jeopardize the BC economy. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us here on Go Island. Yes, I've joined a band. I've decided it's time for me to get down to my Irish musical roots. Unfortunately, I am musically challenged, so I am surrounded by some fantastic musicians who are getting ready for St. Patrick's Day, and I'd like to introduce them to you. First of all, can you all tell me your name?
Tom. Dave.
Kim.
And Woody.
And the name of the band?
Cookeilidh.
And what does Cookeilidh mean?
Well, actually, we took the old Gaelic term Céilí, which is a musical gathering, and we put our last name in front, or at least mine and Kim's name in front. Dropped the C from Céilí, used the K from cook, pushed them together, and we got Cookeilidh. So we're the only Cookeilidh in all the world.
I like it.
And it's just a fun time. We're cooking up some tunes in the kitchen and having a kitchen party.
Well, and that's what I love about this kind of music, is it is a kitchen party. And I've had a couple of living room concerts in my home, and it's always been the fiddle or this kind of Celtic roots of music, because there's something about it that every generation and every style of music, you can't help but love this sort of feel, this sort of style. Would you agree with me?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I heard you just played to a bunch of young people at St. Pat's, and they actually liked you.
Oh, they did. They were amazing. They were jumping around. It was like we were the Pied Piper. And they literally just went crazy when we played the music. And some of them even knew the songs to some of the music that's centuries old. So it's kind of like, you know, with the generations that keep coming, they're getting adapted to this music too.
Isn't that cool? Well, I know what you're thinking. Can we just hear them, Karen? Oh, yes, you can, but you're just gonna have to wait 1 minute, because we are gonna head to Cowichan Bay, where Dan Kahn met a young woman who was so inspired by her mother's work that she decided to go to Kenya to raise money for orphans. Very inspiring story. Thank you for that story, Dan Kahn. We are here in Saanich, and we are officially getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Let's talk about what's happening on Friday night, David. Tell us what everybody should be doing on Friday night.
Come down to Fairfield United Church. We're going to be playing a couple of sets in honor of St. Patrick's with the O'Connor O'Brien Irish Dancers. We'll have 12 dancers, and they're wonderful dancers. It'll be a great time. And a nice concession with some really good quality home-baked goods.
Ooh.
So come down. It should be a great time. It's a family event. And tickets will be available at the door as well as the McPherson box office.
They're going to play us a little tune. Tell us what you're going to play for us.
We're going to do the Blackwater polka set.
There is something so toe-tapping, so soothing, so poetic. Now, do you guys find that it's fun to kind of change the rhythm, do something kind of slow and then get something fast going?
Yeah, we have a lot of variety in our set. We have instrumentals that are really fast.
Yes.
We have some really familiar tunes that people can sing along to, that people kind of expect around St. Patrick's Day. We have some ethereal airs from Ireland that are really nice. Yeah, Irish polkas, Irish jigs, reels, everything you can imagine. So it switches up pretty quickly in our sets.
So remind everyone what they should be doing on Friday night.
You want to go to see Cookeilidh, a Blarney Kiss concert, March 14th, 7:30 p.m.
Okay.
Fairfield United Church.
Absolutely. We have to take a very short break. Can you play us out?
Sure.
Okay, so stick around though. Lots more right here on Go Island.
In the merry month of June, from me home I started, left the girls a tune, so sad and broken hearted, saluted father dear. Kiss me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief in tears to smother, then off to reap the corn, leave where I was born, cut a stout blackthorn to banish ghost and gobble, and bought a pair of brogues, rattling over the bogs, frightening all the dogs on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Holdyrah. In Mullingar that night I rested when so weary, started by daylight. Next morning bright and early took a drop of the beer. Keep me heart from sinking, that's a pedestal. Whenever he's on one drinking to see the lassie smile, laughing all the while at the curious style would set your heart a bubble, and asked if I was hired. Wages I required till I was almost tired on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack for Holdyrah.
Now, poetry set to music, that's Celtic music at its best. And if you want to see this amazing group, Friday night, Blarney Kiss is the name of the concert. There'll be Irish dancers. What a great way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Now, as we talk about poetry set to music, poetry has so many different forms. For some, it's therapy. For others, it's a way to express themselves. Well, Kelly Robinson met with one poet, and he shares his journey with us. Thank you for that story, Kelly. Poetry, really, it is set to music here. When you think of Irish music, you do think of the poetic side of it. And you have just wowed me with this flute. It's so beautiful. It's unique, though. Is it an Irish flute?
Yes, it's made in County Mayo, Ireland by M&E, Michael Cronley, M&E Flutes. Michael and Evelyn, his wife, sews all the bags and that they are stored in. And he makes the flutes. This is made out of African blackwood.
Wow.
It's one of the most dense woods in the world. And so they're made, it's an 1800s Ruddle and Rose design. And he bought Michael bought a Ruddle and Rose flute that had a big crack in it, couldn't even play it. But he took a micrometer and measured it all up so that he'd have exactly the same measurements. And there's the little Ruddle and Rose design on the back.
Wow.
So, anyway, that's made in Ireland.
Quite the story.
I have 5 of them.
And you can hear all 5 of them on Friday night. Where can people go to hear y'all?
Well, on Friday night, come down to Fairfield United Church.
Absolutely.
Watch the dancers. And we may be there too.
And bring your dancing shoes, because when you hear these fine Irish tunes, you won't be able to help yourself. Yeah. We have to take a very short break, but stay with us. When we come back, This Week in BC takes a look at the BC ferry cuts. They've cut senior discounts. They've cut many ferry runs. But have they looked at the economic impact? Are they cutting off their nose? despite their face. That story right after the break. St. Patrick's Day gives all of us the perfect excuse to put on our dancing shoes and go out and listen to live music and have some fun. And this Friday night, what's going on, sir?
We're playing at Fairfield United Church, and it's going to be a blast.
It is going to be a blast. Wait a minute. They don't believe us. I have a good idea. Should we show them how amazing you all are?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's all right, till I come home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast. She is courtly, 1, 2, 3. Pray won't you tell me who is she? Now her booty says she looks good, now the boys are fighting for. Not the door, ringing the bell, the romance is dark, she's in the well. Out she comes, the way there's no hope, not the bells of the door. Oh, Kimberly says she'll die, from by the love of the open night. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys will leave.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.